Now, on my YouTube channel, I made it a goal to be as transparent as possible with you guys. I want to tell you every little single bit of information that you couldn't even hope to know, some stuff that you didn't even want to know. The term TMI isn't even in my vocabulary. I know there are a lot of you out there who are really interested in the ownership costs associated with the C5 Corvette, and almost every ownership cost of the C5 Corvette I've been hit with recently, it seems. Son of a bitch. But as you guys saw a few weeks back, or it might have been over a month back now, I had to do a rather large job on the C5 Corvette, the harmonic balancer. It's a common problem with the C5 and C6 Corvettes, but you guys also know that I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I like to tackle every job that I think I can, or can't even do. This was a job I really wasn't comfortable tackling myself. So I ended up bringing the Corvette over to my friends at H&M Motorworks so that they could deal with it. If you missed the video, I'll put a link for it right here. And since posting that video, I had all sorts of you guys asking me how much it cost to do the harmonic balancer on the C5 at a shop, not doing it yourself. I know there are tons of you guys out there who commented when the C5 broke in the first place, telling me to just do it yourself, it's not that hard of a job. I'm sorry, I am an idiot, and there is no way in hell that I was gonna be able to complete this job on my driveway on jack stands. It just wasn't happening. So right now we're gonna hop in the Corvette and I'm gonna go over all of the costs associated with replacing the harmonic balancer in my C5 Corvette. Yeah, just kidding. No, we're not. There's way too much snow and slush and ice at the end of the driveway, and the C5 splitter is about this far off the ground now, so that would just be a bad day. So we're gonna go in the garage and I'm gonna go over my receipt and talk to you guys about the costs associated with the harmonic balancer replacement. Really wanted to drive the Vette today. But anyways, here is my receipt from H&M Motorworks on the harmonic balancer replacement. First item we have here, of course, is the labor, which according to them was 5.8 hours and $725 as a total. That would mean a labor rate of $125 an hour. And then no, if you guys thought I was smart and just did that off the top of my head, calculator right here. I just did it. You guys couldn't see it. Ha! Next on the list, we had the harmonic balancer itself, which I ended up going with the ATI Super Damper, and it cost $446.58. Now, I know some of you guys are going to tell me, why did I go with such an expensive balancer? The GM balancer, the OEM one, costs only like $100. And that's because no one wants it. It sucks. It has a design flaw, and it keeps breaking. I don't want to be stuck on the side of the road anymore. I want to actually drive this thing and not be embarrassed. Sitting on the side of 93 just outside Boston, looking like an idiot. The channel's called DriveHub, not sit on the side of the road broken hub. Okay? But I went with ATI and I'm extremely happy with it because everyone recommended it. It got insanely good reviews and I'm happy with it. And it says racing on it. So in my opinion, very happy with the ATI damper, and it was well worth the $446 as long as it doesn't come flying off. Next on the list, we have the crankshaft seal, the front crankshaft seal, for a total of $48.45. Now I know that was something that we had to replace while we were in there, I think. Do I know if $48 was a good price? I'm sure it was. It's a seal. Continuing down, we have the harmonic balancer bolt for $11.90. If any of you guys were curious, you have to replace this bolt when you put in a new harmonic balancer because the bolt is a stretch bolt. Shout out to Gabe from H&M Motorworks for teaching me all this. So that bolt gets really torqued down, you degree it or something along those lines, and it literally gets stretched. So you cannot reuse that bolt, so you have to buy a new one. Next up, something you guys might not have thought of was power steering fluid, and that was $27.62. And we needed power steering fluid because I just had a brain fart for a second. We needed power steering fluid because when we took the steering rack out, we had to drain the lines and we sucked all of the fluid out of the pump itself. So we needed to refill it, of course. That's why I needed power steering fluid. And next, but absolutely not least, not the least at all, was the drive belt for $75.13. As you guys will remember, both the belts got shredded off when my tensioner pulley itself shredded apart. It shredded both of the belts. So my dad and I replaced the tensioner pulley itself, put in both new belts, and I was very responsible. I went to the Chevy dealership itself. I got genuine OEM belts so that I wouldn't run into any problems. The belts were $100 a piece when I bought them from GM. $100 a piece. And 2 weeks later, oh boy, I'm overheating. We're they both came flying off again. I know, just my luck. But thankfully, one of the belts was able to be used again. And no, that wasn't just me being a cheapo saying, oh, let's just throw it in, it'll be fine. Gabe, the mechanic, gave me the okay. The belt was in fine condition. It wasn't cut up, it wasn't scratched. It simply came off of the belt. It was fine to reuse. The other belt decided it wanted to make its home on the side of Highway 93. In case any of you guys find it, keep it as a souvenir, maybe pick it up and send it to me. I don't know. So I did need to buy one other belt. That was the drive belt for $75.13. This time it wasn't a genuine OEM Chevy one. It was, I believe it was Gates. So the total in parts and labor, $1,334.68. One more cent and we would have had a damn good number. And then with associated fees for $37.84, I don't know what that is, for a grand total of $1,372.58. 52 cents. Sorry. Now, to have some true professionals take care of this job for me, it was absolutely well worth it. As I said, guys, I try to do most of these projects myself, not to save money, but I like doing it. I like toying on my cars, but this job just looked way too difficult to do on jack stands. When we had the car up on the lift and we were trying to pull that steering rack out, I have no clue how the hell I would have got that thing off on the ground. I really have no idea. So for me, it was very, very well worth it to have a professional go in there, show me what was going on, run through it with me. Again, if you guys missed that video, you're going to want to click it. It is really good. I'll also include a link for it down in the description. But the peace and mind of having a professional go through it and do everything really correctly and not what I think was correctly based on instructions I was reading on the internet and on forums. I had so many problems with this thing over the summer. I missed out on a lot of fun activities because this thing left me stranded. I don't like that. This price to me was very, very well worth it to have the C5 back up and running beautifully. I mean, look at it. It's just gorgeous. Except for I lowered it. Now I can't go anywhere in it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. If it was worth taking it to a shop and having them do it, or if you guys think I should have tried to tackle it myself. And no matter what you say, it's already done, so it's too late. Be sure to go down below and give this video a thumbs up. It really, really helps the channel grow. And also make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell so you'll be updated every time I post a new video. And for updates before YouTube, you can check out my Instagram at DriveHub__. And also, Christmas is in 2 or 3 days now. I'm not sure when this video is going to go live. But I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you guys celebrate. I hope you have a very safe and happy holiday. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy motoring.